Hey, nice van. I wonder what this button does.
Time to die.
But
No, none of your distractions. What? How? Just die. Please die. I did it. I finally got victory royale. Where is it? Where is my victory? Ah!
Hey, I rebooted inside the van. What happened here?
Lame.
OzsomeFun! Hello and welcome to today's episode of OzsomeFun. After completing our awesome agency build on the inside and the out, we're moving on to some Fortnite vehicles, starting with the Reboot van. As this is a tutorial, all materials are listed in the description below, so grab yours and let's get started. So we'll start by building ourselves a sort of rectangle / square out of dirt that is going to be 8 this way and 7 this way. We'll then grab ourselves a coal block and we're going to come one in from the corner on this side and place one here and one in on the corner here. And this is going to be our tires. Now we want a space of 2 in between them, like so, and we place another tire and another one there. Then we'll grab some iron bars, and on these ones at this back section here, we're going to build up for a height of 3 on the outside facing bit of the tire. So just, I sort of thought something was coming up behind me there, but it wasn't. Then on this front one here, we're going to place one in front of the tire, one above, then behind it, and one on top, like that. So you're kind of going up in this sort of shape, and then mirror the same thing on this side over here, just like so. Next up, grab your polished andesite slab, and you're going to place one in between this back tire and on these 2 blocks here, but not on this very front one. Then you can get yourselves some dirt, place a block here above this tire, and get yourself your stripped, warped, hi-fi the blue stripped wood, but that's not wood. Yes, okay. And then you're going to bring it all the way along for 3, 4, and just stop it right there on the front tire, in line with the front tire. Then of course we're going to do the same thing on this side as well, and just keep it this way so it is going the horizontal direction, and just bring it forward for a total of 4. Now we want to place one more piece of this on either side, but we want it to be going vertically, so we'll put down those temporary blocks so that we can place a 5th sticking over the back, but it's going up and down. Awesome. Now we are going to next grab ourselves our Prismarine brick stairs and place them on this back block here, where we have our up and down, vertical, hi-fi, and so we just use, the Prismarine brick stairs are what's going to sit there. Then we're going to come across to the front here, grab our iron block, and we're going to place that in the center of here, and that is going to act as our sort of grill. We'll then take some item frames, place them on either side, and inside of here we'll place white stained glass as the headlight. Now remember, if you're hopefully using the armor mod, you're able to trigger this invisible item frame that really helps when you're doing these kind of designs, because you actually usually don't want a kind of wooden looking leathery item frame in the way. So that's looking fantastic. Now we'll grab ourselves light blue wool, cover on top here, hopefully, if we can make our way up. And then we're going to place 2 along here, so 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Then we're going to place black stained glass across here, just one in behind the block here, and you'll see it'll connect up here with our iron bars. So we've got that going across for 3. Then we're going to come to the center bit here, and we're going to switch to our polished andesite stairs. Now you want these, one there in the middle, so basically on the one in, or second in light blue block. Same thing on the opposite side. Now we're going to place in the center here a sea lantern, and this is, rather than being stylistic, this is to help light up what goes above. And because this is survival and we need things lit up. Now we take our observer. Now we just want to hide the face and show the red bit. So obviously we just point it in the direction that we desire. Now we'll come down to the back section here, get rid of this block, and we're going to place on here item frames, and this is going to be our kind of stoplights. So we place on the 2 item frames with just a redstone block on the inside. Make that invisible, so once again it blends in super nice. That's looking good. Then we get warped stairs and place that in between these 2 blocks, just so. Now we can get rid of this outer layer of dirt, and we're ready to add some of the finer details and the optional details. Our first little detail is going to be the logo, the kind of reboot logo that appears on the side of the van. This is what it looks like. To make it, get yourself a blue banner. On the loom, you're going to pop in the blue banner, and you're going to get yourself some light blue dye. Now, the first thing that you want to put in is a light blue rondelle, basically the circle in the middle. We can put that over. Now switch to your blue dye, and you'll need a flower charge pattern for this one. So we put that in. You see we get the nice light blue ring there. So now we switch from the blue dye back to the light blue dye. Next comes the kind of, what is it, the upside down triangle, the light blue inverted chevron. Then take that across, switch yourself over to the blue dye, and finish this off with the, what is it called again? The blue chief. So it is the chief and the best and the final thing that you need to do. So quite a simple banner pattern there that gives you the respawn logo. Now you're going to just need the 2 of these, one for each side of the van, and it just goes here and over here. Now another place we need a nice logo is up on top of the van, because there is a big spinning logo over the top and we want to add it. Now while we're on top of here, we also need to add a little detail. I forgot to mention the heavy weighted pressure plate should go on all of these 4 bits here as well, just for another little bit of detail. Now get your light blue stained glass. This is going to form the kind of Reboot logo, or my version of it here, and we're going to grab the dirt, place that on top of the sea lantern. Then we're going to place ourselves 1 piece of light blue stained glass, and we want to come out 1 here and 1 on this side, so like on the diagonal. So we'll need to place a little temporary block there that will allow us to place in the center, and then 1 out on the diagonal on each side. Now we want another 1 out in the diagonal, but we want it to be 1 higher up. So we'll place these in tempo, and then that gives us 1 up there, and of course we'll repeat that on this side too, and this gives it this really cool 3D effect that I really like. Now once again we're going to come up and we're going to come out 1 on the diagonal again, higher up, and this time we are going to go up for a height of 4 altogether. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do this again on the other side as well, so just come out on the diagonal and 1 higher up, and 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we're going to come back inside this time in order to place 1. It's going to be higher up, but it's back 1 on the inside. Now I want to repeat this on the other side. Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Okay, here we go. Just mirroring it on this side. Then we'll come back down to the very center block. We'll build up 1, 2 and 3, and then we'll build up 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now this should give us a really cool sort of reboot-esque looking logo. However, we will need to get rid of all of this dirt. Yeah, that is cool. Very, very cool. Now to finish off the back section here, there's a couple of options. You can either just put in the sea lantern. It looks kind of like a moving monitor, a bit like what's actually on the back of the van. But what I thought would be quite cool to have for survival is if you get a dispenser, get it so it's facing towards us, we could fill it with totems of undying and a little button on the front, just like that, and we give it a hit and we'll get ourselves a totem of undying. And I figured that's the kind of Minecraft way to reboot yourself, and it sort of gives you a second chance. So it's a cool feature to have in survival, and that's one option. Of course, you can do your own thing with it. Another option is to take out this here and give ourselves a way to get inside the van. So we'll need to temporarily take away the sign. So if we come here, grab ourselves the warp trapdoor, set that down here, grab ourselves the warped door, and this sort of blends in quite nicely, and we can actually put the banner by crouching back in place. Just don't open this one because it will break the door. And that lets us get inside, and then when we're inside, hopefully we can place a light blue bed. Oh, gonna need to break stuff. I got the bed in, but I can't get out. Oh, I flew out. Yeah, right. So now we have a bed inside of here, and that means we also have a chance to reboot. If we die, we'll return to here. However, with all the stuff around, I'm not sure if it will be obstructed or not, so we need to test it. Sunset is coming. Let's see if we can sleep in the bed. I'm sure we can, but where do we pop out? It would be really cool, you see, I think, if you like popped out at the back of the van, or even at the side of it or something. As long as we pop it outside of it, I'll be happy. Let the right-click spamming begin! I started this way too early. Yay! Ow. Okay, we appear on the front of it. That's cool. Now, adding these things definitely... It does detract from the look of it, seeing that dispenser on the back there, and that door looks weird when you see it from this side. So stylistically, I think it would be better just to keep the original design here and having the sea lantern on the back. I think that would look more like it. But generally, I think that is a pretty nice looking reboot van, and I especially love this logo here. If we take a look at it from distance, everything in Minecraft looks better from a little bit further away. How cool does that look as like a hovering sign? I know it's not quite the exact Reboot logo, but for something that fits in the kind of scale we want, how cool does that look? It's great, and you can fly through it. Woo! And sadly, we have now reached the end of today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed building the Reboot van from Fortnite, and good luck building it in your world as well. Don't forget to join me next time. We've still got more Fortnite vehicles to make, and next time we're working on the chopper, and this, to be honest, is my favorite of all the vehicles. This build came together amazing, and even if you're not into Fortnite, it is still an awesome helicopter that you could recolor to use in your world. So don't forget to join us again for that one. And after that, we're working on the motorboat, which goes inside that little boathouse over there. There's so much still to come, but thanks for spending this time with me. I've loved spending this time with you, and I'll see you next time for more awesome fun in Minecraft. Take care out there. Bye bye.